Hey everyone, Farmer Min here. Welcome to Woodshire. What I'm going to show you today is something that I don't use, I will not use, just because I consider it's cheating. It really is cheating. And what it has to do with is how to cheat seasons with grass bales. So you can pretty much imagine what's going on here. I have the mower, the baler, and a trailer, but I have a very specific trailer. This is a way that you can cheat grass degradation using seasons. It's a problem that, you know, that farmers have on FS17 is because animals require grass, and with seasons you can't keep it. The only way that you can keep grass is in a silo. Yes, you can put grass in a silo and it will not lose its capacity. It will not degrade. So if you put loose grass in a silo, it will stay there with the same amount of liters when you put it in as when you take it out. And it could be, you know, three season lengths long, and you'll still have it. If you cut grass, it will degrade over time. If you cut it and bale it, within an hour, it'll go down 5 liters. 2 hours, another 5 liters. 3 hours, I had to go down 4 liters. Grass laying on the ground will degrade 1 layer at midnight. So the question remains is, if you have a lot of sheep and cows, instead of having to keep cutting grass and have it on hand to feed your animals, there are only 2 ways to do it. Number 1, you buy a silo, put grass in a silo. Now let's all be honest. Putting grass in a silo is totally unrealistic. Never happened. I think and I hope for FS19 that Giants will change this requirement for grass. Because, put it this way, you got a bunch of sheep, right? They're in the pasture and they're out having a good old time. They're grazing, they're eating away. And what are they eating? They're eating grass. But yet you have to put grass in their trough? Makes no sense. The food that you put in the trough should be supplemental, like total mixed ration or hay, but grass, no. So, yeah, 2 ways. The first way, put it in the silo, and the second way I'm going to show you, which I think you can pretty much figure out by now. I should also say, as a disclaimer, that I don't put grass in my silos. I think it's too far-fetched for me, and I do not practice this. I will not practice this. But the beauty of this game is that each one of us can play this the way we want, and there's no right way, there's no wrong way. To each their own. So if this is something that you want to do, go for it. God bless you. Happy farming. So here we go. The first thing to do is to mow grass, and to save on time and to save on all different kinds of equipment. All I'm going to do is take the Corona. And you know, I have an interesting thing, is because I updated this mower where you could put it into just lay it flat, and you know, the right side showed up black. Now all of a sudden it came back to, whoops, I gotta pay attention where I'm going here, came back normally, and I haven't changed anything. So I don't know what the deal is, but yeah, little side note there. Okay, so we're cutting some grass, we're having a good old time. A little bit more because I need a few bales. And I hit the fence again. I'm just trying to get through this so the video doesn't end up being a whole-on saga here. That should be good enough. Turn that off. Now I am going to hop into the baler, which was already running, and I turned it off, but we'll turn it on again. Start that, drop it down, and we are doing some baling. We are doing happy baling. Might take a little bit, but I want to do this in real time. I don't want to have to skip forward, just so you can all see that it actually does work. And I've been thinking of I play this game a lot, and I think of ways that not because I want to use them, just, you know, hey, it's always fun to come up with secrets, and I'll show you one at the end that is, it's been known for quite a while, but maybe some of you don't really know it. A little secret at the end here, so kind of pay attention to the end. Okay, we got enough. Let's turn that off. Let's unload it. And now we will go hop into our third tractor, the JCB. Now we have to make sure that our auto load keyword here, the keyword is auto load trailer, which I'll show you. You go into baling technology. It is the Flegel Bales auto load, and I'm using the square bales one because I made square bales. So make sure that it has the auto load option. So I believe I turned it on. Well, that sure took a long time to make one bale. What in the world? Oh, come on, I gotta have more than one bale. I need more than one bale. Oops. Make sure it's on. So, load bales is on. All I have is 3? Well, that's not good. I'll have to bale a few more. I want a little bit more than that. And I gotta have one for a test. Okay, I'll turn you on first, yeah. Back down. Thought I would have had more than that, but I guess my grass is not real high here. I'm using this Woodshire map because it's the farthest along in a map I have open with seasons. The West Coast, no, I probably wouldn't get much grass from, and Sunshine Valley I probably would have got some grass from, but we'll just go with this, so bear with me here. Alright, that should be enough. We'll hop out of there, back in our baler, turn it back on, and we'll bale just a little bit more. I got 3 there. I probably want just a few more. I probably don't have to, so this might just be a waste of time, but I wanted to fill the bottom, so I would need 8, plus my 1 test would be 9, but I'm not going to get that. We'll get to the end and call her good. Now, the other thing I was trying to find is if you put grass into like a pickup wagon, is there a way to prevent it from disappearing, degrading? Would there be a way to do that? And I've tried lots of things, and I have not been able to come up with a way. One way I tried is I loaded a loading wagon with grass, and kept the thing running overnight. Never turned off the tractor, never turned off the wagon, thinking maybe it would kind of, you know, cause a glitch, but no. In the morning it was all gone. So that should do her. That should be good. So I'm not going to touch anything. I'm going to leave it right here. I'm going to turn off the tractor. Okay? So there it sits. If we go into our Wopster, little hand tool thing, and I try to check it, it comes up with nothing. I don't get a reading. Nothing. Measurement failed. No information. If I go over to our grass bale and I measure it, it comes up with 4,000. Okay. Notice the time. It's 15:16. So we're going to go in here and we're going to just keep fast forwarding at 120. Okay. So at 6:16, we'll check this. My guess is it's going to drop by 5 liters. So it's going to be 3,995 something. So we'll just wait. That's close enough. All right. 3,995. Yep. It went down 5 liters in an hour. So we'll just go to 17:15. Okay, 3,990. So it's gone down 10 liters in 2 hours. If we go over to our stuff on the trailer, still no information. Can't do anything about it. We'll just go to 18:15 and then I'm going to fast forward enough to skip night. My guess is it'll go down another 5 liters. Well, 4 liters. That's what I thought too last time. Okay, now we're just going to keep going until we can skip nighttime, which is interesting because some people think that skip night varies, but 1900, if I try to skip night, I can't. I just squat and get back up again. So I've always understood that skip a night would be at 2000, should be 8 o'clock. Is that right? Now I'm gonna feel stupid if it's not. Yeah, 8 o'clock. Okay, I'm gonna skip night. Here we go. Resting for another day at the farm. Zzz. Okay, here we are. 6:10 in the morning. I am just going to go back to real time for a second. Now, our bale, which had 3,886, Wopster, now has 3,869. So not as much as you would have thought, but interestingly enough. Now let's go over here to our bales in the trailer. Can't read it, but let's try this. Let's get in the tractor. Let's turn it on. Now, if we go L1 and triangle, that goes to the unload function. And let's just unload it here. So I hit L1 and triangle again. The bales are unloaded. Okay? Let's go over here. Let's get our Wopster out. Check it. You have got a 4,000 liter bale. You have just cheated the grass degradation on seasons. Now, interestingly enough, anything on an auto load trailer does not actually register as a bale. So let's say that now once you unloaded it and you took a bale, still at 4,000, and what happens if you, let me get to the right button here, load it back up, okay? So now you used one, you only needed one, so you put the rest back on the trailer, and let's fast forward time. Now keep in mind that I did not unload the bales on the trailer. So as far as the trailer is concerned, it is still in auto load function. Okay. So here we are. This bale is now down to, well, it's still at 3,869. I thought it would have been worse. The stuff on our trailer does not register. We'll just go, I don't know, well, at 8 o'clock here and see what happens. $3,840. Okay, let's just stop time, hop in our tractor. We're gonna unload our bales. We'll place them here. Go around the trailer. Get our Wopster out. We'll do the same bale. We now have 4,000 liters. So we still have 4,000 liters, no matter what. Now, the interesting question is, what happens if you load the bales? Okay, so the trailer is still in auto load, but I unload them on the trailer. So I hit L1 triangle. I put them up here on the trailer and unload them. So now the trailer is not in auto load function. It would be the same as transporting function. If I use my Wopster, it gives me a reading. So my bet is, and I'm going to fast forward time again, my bet is that eventually the bales will lose capacity over time. That's still at 4,000. There it is. So the bale is losing its capacity. So, if you wanted to keep grass bales and you didn't want to store them in a silo, if you didn't want to keep cutting grass, get yourself an auto load trailer, put the grass bales on there, and just as long as you have it in the auto load mode, you'll be okay. So that's grass cheat. Well, the other grass cheat is just to buy a silo and put loose grass in a silo, and you'll be okay. But if you have bales and you want to do it that way, hey, more power to you. The last thing I'm going to show you, which has been worked without seasons too, so this was a way of doing it before seasons, so it has nothing to do with seasons. This is a game-in glitch. I thought it did change with seasons, but I was wrong. If you take a tractor, doesn't matter, any tractor, any equipment whatsoever, and you drive into the sale point, right? If you go to the store, and now with seasons, I will have to repair it. So I'll spend the 34 bucks and I will repair it. So the tractor is repaired. Okay? I'm going to customize it. I am going to put wide tires on it. I did that. Good to go. Okay? I hop back in the tractor. I back it out. I turn it off. I get out. If I go back to the customization point, I get this screen. Well, nothing comes up. But if I hit X, your vehicle tool has been sold. So basically what I did, if you look in the corner, I just gained $149,000 for selling my vehicle, but yet here it is. Interesting enough. Okay, now look at how much money I have. I have $408,000, right? Okay, I'm going to take my JCB tractor, I pull into the square, I get out. Well, Now I want to customize it again. I'm going to go back to standard tires. Okay. I get back in my tractor. I back it back out. I get out. I go back to the point. Okay, nothing comes up, but if I hit X, my vehicle has been sold. So I had 408,000, now I have 557,000. And my tractor is still here. So there are two little cheats for you I thought I would bring up today. Use them as you wish. You know, to each their own. Nobody has any right to tell somebody else how to play this game. Period. So, it is what it is. Boy, is it getting late here fast. Oh, I still had it on. Oh, no. On that. But yeah, little grass build cheat. Use the auto loader trailer, and you have no worries there if you don't want to buy a silo or put grass in a silo. But that's it. More cheats to come. More cheats to come. Little teaser. But anyways, from Woodshire, I'm Farmer Min, telling you, have a great day, and keep them between the ditches. So long.